Now I bring you here only because this is where it was, not where it is. This is the Pinedale Library now, but it used to be the public school from grade 1 up to grade 12, all in the same building. And you see a picture of it here. That picture on the far left of that picture is the courthouse. It might even be part of that building that they've added on. That is the courthouse now. And down at the bottom I wrote, I only was in the courthouse once. And they had I don't know what they called it, a day where the Boy Scouts, I think, had total run of the town. And anybody that violated any law got sent to jail. and I just happened to jaywalk across the street. And so they sent me to jail, and I was in the courthouse jail for 1 hour. But that's the only time I was in the courthouse for other reasons, but that's the only time. That picture was probably taken.
That's the only time you were in jail, right?
Yeah. Anyway, as you see the picture, on the far right was the first grade, then second grade, then third grade, then fourth grade, and then fifth and sixth, and the office, then all the way up to 12. And I never got past the fourth grade here, so I didn't spend any time. The gymnasium was in the middle. You see in the picture the large chimney in the gymnasium. Anyway, the reason I put that picture, it's another interesting story of us with the airplane. If you see that house on the hill, we were in the third grade, which faces that way. You know, the windows of the first grade face that way. And that house on the hill, that's the only one that was up there. And we looked up there and all of a sudden we saw some smoke. And then all of a sudden we saw fire coming out of the windows. And he wasn't my best friend, but he was a friend. He was kind of a pushy guy. But anyway, Virgil Davison, I never forget his name. He looked up there, that was his house. And he sat there in a third grade window and watched his house burn down with all of the rest of us. Nobody was hurt, but anyway, that's why I show you that picture, because we sat there in the window of the school and watched that house burn down. Some other interesting things, it's not here anymore. There used to be an old building where they used to show movies, and it was kind of a congregational church, and we had our church there for a while. And then we rented another church on down the way after a while we're over here where the basketball courts are. Every year, the firemen would plow that field in the wintertime and flood it with, water, and that was our ice skating rink. And we'd go shovel the snow off if it snowed, but I think they came and planed the snow off too. But we could go down there any time of the day. And I can remember ice skating all the way from our house over there on the street, because the streets were packed snow, over here to go ice skating. And we didn't play hockey, but we played some some games around in the circle. Anyway, that's page 4. Now what we're going to do, and we're going to go up to where this house on page 5, that's the house where I lived when I was born, and it's not there anymore, but I'll take you where it is and tell you some stories about it. Okay?